You know the most interesting thing about, and I agree with you, Melvin, that discussing money was a taboo. But if you look at the Kenya health report and how much money, the economic survey, it says that only less than 100,000 Kenyans earn over 100,000.
I've seen that also, yeah.
So I was wondering when this discussion was going on there, are we Kenyans lying or are we faking it?
No, because they were showing their actual pay slips.
Are they real pay slips or people are
or doctored
pay slips? Because if I look at KDH report and I look at the economic survey report, it is very clear that this is the amount of Kenyans who earn 100,000 and above, and they're accountable. It's like the dollar millionaires in Kenya. They're accountable.
They're accountable.
And we have not seen most of the middle class.
Cheers.
With the dollar.
So I'm just wondering whether first it was factual. If it is factual, I really appreciate people making good money. But also we have to look at, if you make that money, how are you spending it?
Yeah.
Because the most important thing is not how much you make, is how you spend. Because you can spend 100, 800 Gs on rent and upkeep. And there's someone, a teacher in Kakamega or in Busia, who makes 50 Gs and actually lives a far much better life and invests better than you.
That's also true.
Yeah. But there's also the fact that also, so I agree with you, this CEO. But also, I want to earn some money and spend it. Yes, also invest and be wise in investing and all that. But leave a little, because if I'm earning 800,000 a month and I'm sure I have a 5-year contract or something like that, I don't want to drive a Pro Box. Sorry.
but
I want to live well. I want to live. I want to enjoy the money somehow also. But again, also there has to be some prudence with regard to investments and whatnot. So I won't really be stingy and short-handedness because of tomorrow. Because sometimes, you die and then your wife takes a younger guy, haraka, and spend the money. The life insurance is gone in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I want to say, actually, just getting back to the point that are people actually earning this money? So for me, it's sort of like, it has to be an eye-opener. Yes, people are earning this money. And I think it's true, and it's an eye-opener to what professions are paying.
Yes.
Because we are so used to, recently I was a cast member of one of the shows, and I can tell you, I've had a makeup artist like almost every day. There are women in this town who do makeup every day. And I tell you, a makeup artist, the lowest they charge like 5,000 per session. So when you look at these makeup artists, there is no parent, very few parents out there want their children even to become makeup artists. And it's just an example. But this makeup artist is making much more money than that doctor. So I think rather than just looking at, are these pay slips real or not, we now need to look at, is it time for us to change and embrace certain careers and support our children? Because actually it did break my heart. This doctor is earning 183, and that's even really good.
Yeah.
And then there's all these people making all this money, So I think that is the question that we should be asking.
That's a really good one, yeah.
Which professions are really moving into the future?
Yeah.
What professions are going to, or even right now, forget the future now. What professions are actually paying?
Daktari, I think what you're talking about is that these professions we are talking about are the new professions.
Yeah.
The established professions have the job grade. The new professions don't have job grade, number one. In fact, a plumber makes more money than many lawyers out here. Because you just fix. Yes. Plumbers in Nairobi make more money. Because if you look at the frequency of how they work in trying to fix things in the households, he can collect so much money every day and is not taxed.
Yeah, it's untaxed.
Do you know a good friend, a really good friend, who is a professor, of course, not in this country, went and, when Britain was changing over from Brexit, they used to be in this country as an expat. They went back, retrained as a plumber, and they're making much more money. Yes. And in this country, we don't even have proper plumbers. I'm telling you, you have a good number of a good plumber, Like we don't have.
We don't have.
Yeah. So perhaps we need to be training more of what does the market need. The market needs more makeup artists, more plumbers, more. Not necessarily. We need to export the doctors.
So this has to go back into our education system, because like you're saying, the market needs ABC. The market needs content. I was just talking with the CEO the other day that you know, content now is the new gold.
Yeah.
And some of the biggest earners, like you're saying, are YouTubers and people who are, you know, putting content online. Those ones haven't even sending their payslips, because now the highest earner the other day on YouTube is a Chinese boy who is based in the US or something.
Yeah.
He earned $27 million last year.
Yes.
You know, so you're right in terms of we need to start, especially with the, you know, parents. Let's start telling our or rather teaching our kids of the new opportunities that have come up to make a profession and make a living outside of being a doctor, being an engineer, being a whatnot, that are actually making some really good money. And I don't know, CEO, you mentioned about the
economic survey.
Yeah, the economic survey.
Yes.
And only 100,000 Kenyans, I think, are making
over 100 and above. Yes.
Yeah, but they haven't put into account the
informal sector.
The informal sector.
Yes, which is big. Yeah.